Rise and grind, it's that time. Morning sun, coffee chime. 3 small folks, 1 average bro. Tune in now, let's start the show. Tiny crew, big dreams, brewing thoughts, vivid schemes, sipping on that morning brew. Got that energy, how about you? Little bit of coffee, little bit of fun, kicking off the day, everybody come. Perk up your ears, hear the latest buzz. Grab your mug, join the morning fuss. Short in size, tall in spirit. Every topic, yeah, we near it. Laughter news, we got the flow. Press play and let it go. Little bit of coffee, little bit of fun, kicking off the day, everybody come. Perk up your ears, hear the latest buzz. Grab your mug, join the morning fuss. Morning thoughts, sip it hot, staying cozy in our spot. Life's messy, ain't always neat. Brew the best, take your seat. Morning thoughts, sip it hot, staying cozy in our spot. Life's messy, ain't always neat. Brew the best, take your seat. Little bit of coffee, little bit of fun, kicking off the day, everybody come. Perk up your ears, hear the latest buzz. Grab your mug, join the morning fuss. Woo, woo, woo.
Good morning, everybody. It's Monday morning, and you know what that means. It's time for a little bit of coffee with your favorite All Little People Brew crew. Today, we are getting into the evolution and the extinction of the United States penny. Man, what it's been a great time to save that copper. All right, let's do it. And then we've also got, oh boy, what happened to us with the government shutdown and then the reopen, the complications, and then the positives. It's all craziness. But before we get into that, we're going to get all of our crew on stage, our on-cast stage, our behind-the-scenes stage. Say hi to everybody. We're going to get them all on here. We're going to do a live Pledge of Allegiance, a live prayer, and we're going to get this morning started off right.
Good morning.
So everybody, do me a favor. Right hand over the heart or hat, either way. And we're going to try to do this in unison. On the count of 3, we'll start with the word I. So, 1, 2, 3. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of
America. And
to the
republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
indivisible,
under God,
indivisible,
liberty, justice for all. All right, you know what? We got to practice that. If we were ever meant to be on stage, that was horrible. But you know what? We're little people, so it don't matter. Because it's great, and that's okay. We're going to get the stage started off right. We're going to go into a prayer. We're going to get that intro going, and then we're going to get into the show. Bow your heads, close your eyes. God, thank you for today. Thank you for a wonderful time, a great group of friends, a great family, a great audience. Thank you for a show, something where we can come in, express ourselves, and just be who we are and spread the positivity and smiles around the world that we're hoping that we can. We love you. We ask you to take lead and control today and guide us. In your name we pray and we give thanks. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. A little bit of coffee, a little bit of fun, kicking off the day, everybody come. Perk up your ears, hear the latest buzz. Grab your mug, join the morning fuss.
It is Monday morning, guys. What's happening, everybody? Waking up, rise and shine with that morning coffee time. We got our coffee mugs. We got our crew. Get that music going. We got to get that hype up. We're going to get these introductions underway. Starting up here in the top left, he is standing at a 4'9", thinking that he's feeling totally fine. Gotten the goggles on, and he's got that short time, brother that we like to call crazy. Give it up for the one and only Shortcut. Coming up next, she is the queen of the scene. She is the one that gives us the shine of that morning time. Give it up for the one and only beautiful little Miss Smokey.
Good morning,
and
everybody.
Last but not least, he is the daddy of the group. He is the pappy of them all. He is the one that gives us our music, the one that gives us our shine in that morning time, that smile and that grind. Let's hear it for DJ Pappy. And then, of course, you got me, the TURTLE, your favorite turtle. Welcome in for a little bit of coffee, guys. Get them coffee cups up. How's everybody's week been? It's been a wonderful time.
Doing good.
Good week. Very good week.
Agreed. I'm happy to hear that. Man, let's talk about that weather right quick, and then we're going to get into the United States penny. What is Mother Nature doing to us? I mean, for real, it was like 70 degrees yesterday, 68 degrees the day before that, and then 35 the day before that.
It's jumping.
And then today,
snow already. Today,
two of my karaoke gigs kind of stank because they're outside events, man, and it's getting too cold for karaoke outside, man.
I tell you what, bro, it's just insanity because I swear she's having a hot flash.
Somebody coming down south is cold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's saying it's cold down south. I don't want to hear that nonsense.
Mr. Jordan. Nothing like it is up north, but it's still cold, man. It's still too cold for karaoke, man. Yeah.
Right. All right, guys, let's get into the topic of the day for our roundtable. The United States penny is going out of commission. This is the last year for it to be printed ever.
November 12th was the last day.
You got one of the
5 days ago was the last day. Holy cow. So there's not going to be another penny made. Whoever has got, you guys need to look out for that. I wonder if it's even dated for November 12th, whether it be in the very last penny, if they're going to do something exclusive to where it'd be like they did the bicentennials and whatnot.
Right.
Yeah. You know, we've got a history of the pennies here of where it originally started all the way back in 1787, all the way up until the most recent I could get was up to 2010. I tried to get something that would follow all the way up to today, but I haven't been able to find one yet. If we can find that, somebody backstage, if you could find the newest penny that they just printed, that like Smokey said on the 12th, that'd be awesome. That's insane though. I mean,
they're saying the penny died at 232, which means years. So the penny
232 years.
But they're saying died at.
Okay,
that's insane.
32. Yep.
1787 to 2026.
Right.
2025. My bad. I'm close enough to 26.
Well, it goes. Some sites say one thing, and the other sites say different.
Well, let's do the math real quick. We got 2025. So let's say 25 minus 87. You got that's going to be an 8. That's going to be a 3. That's going to be 283 years. No, 238 years.
Yeah. Good job, dude.
238 years on the dot of how long the penny's been going on, period.
Right.
So it started dying off 3 years ago, and they're killing it off 3 years after it started dying off. That is insane, guys.
Yeah.
I like the idea that we're catching up to the world's currency. There we go. Beautiful.
Do you know how much it's going to cost the United States, or how much it will save the United States?
Yes.
A year.
Oh, I can only imagine copper is a major, material that we need, a mineral.
5 million. And also Canada is 10 years penny free.
Yeah.
And what they do is they go up to the nearest nickel.
Yeah.
So there's no more pennies. So if you guys come across an 1800 penny,
grab it.
Save it. save it.
There's one thing I don't like about this. Think about it this way, and the only downfall about losing the penny, in my opinion, mathematically, everybody's going to rely on 5s and 0s from now on.
Right.
So if you're born in any other year other than something that ends in a 5 or a 0, younger generations, are they going to be taught 5, 10, 15, 20? Or are they going to be taught 1 through 10? Yeah. I mean, what would be the point of having the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 if we're not going to have pennies?
Well, they're going to have to learn how to round.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, they know how to round. You round anyways to the nearest dollar. So you're going to round.
It's possibly going to change up in schools how they count.
Right.
And it's different. I mean, yeah, we're evolving in different ways, but I don't know how. I'm very curious how that's going to work.
Right. So it's 5 cents, 10 cents, a quarter.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, like teaching in school. Are they going to teach them to count in 5s? Or are they still going to count in singles?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Turtle. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
They're going to do both.
I would hope singles, because if they got rid of the penny, are they going to get rid of the American dollar?
No. You can't.
And just go to the 5s?
Well,
no, you can't.
It could.
Because the penny costs more to make.
That was
than
the
what
issue,
it's worth.
Right.
That's why they're getting rid of, because it's a $5 million process. So technically a penny is 0.001, but then it's, I think, 0.003. So it costs more. Don't quote me on the percentages, but it costs more than the 1 cent.
Okay.
To make
I can see that. I like the
it's kind of like Pluto.
Sorry, go ahead.
You go, Jeff, and then I'll continue.
This don't come from any place of, I feel like an idiot for even saying this, but the justification for even canceling the penny is because everything is, inflation, everything's getting so expensive, right?
Right.
So eventually, I mean, shouldn't it? I mean, it's going to get to a point where they're going to justify getting rid of the nickel, and then it's going to get to the point where they're going to justify getting rid of the, you know what I'm saying? Like
all of the change is going to be gone. It's all going to be paper money. I agree with you. I see that happening.
But I think they're trying to get rid of money in general and do the cards so they have more control. The government has more control on what we do.
They have a trail.
It's going to cost us a lot more, because if you go to a store, they're charging the fees that the credit card fees are charging them. So not only are we paying for the merchandise one price, we're also paying the fee of the merchandise for us to use, because God forbid companies lose money.
Right.
So and that's how they get richer.
They create the debt. They create the money.
But
you have to create the money. They create the debt.
But you got to remember, Pluto, when we grew up, the planet was around, right? There were 9 planets. Now there's 8. So they're just going to teach that the penny exists. The penny is history, and the penny will not longer be there.
Well, speaking of pennies, we gotta pay our bills, so we need to go to a commercial.
Sounds good. You guys stick around. We'll be right back.
Every Monday, every day, a little bit of coffee. Micro Brothers United, man, they get together and they do the talk shows, man.
Little bit of coffee.
Introducing Lil Bit of Coffee, the world's only all-little person podcast. Join the Lil Brew crew as we spill all the beans on last week's wild adventures. We invite our outrageous guests and dive into everything from mainstream madness to the wacky, crazy, wild sports. This is not your daddy's fight club. It is the 5-Foot Fantasy Club, and every mama is invited. Yeah. Tune in and vibe with the world's smallest crew as we talk big laughs, bold nonsense, and early morning energy. All powered by one strong brew. Little Bit of Coffee podcast, Mondays at 7 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Central. YouTube.com/@Micro Brothers United. Again, YouTube.com/@Micro Brothers United.
Welcome back, you guys. It's time for Shell Yeah Sports with your main man, Turtle. We're going to get right into it. Oh my gosh, what a week of sports. It was wonderful. I'm not going to say it was wonderful for my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We got our butts kicked. It was a bad game. I mean, bad as in good. It was back and forth. It was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Buffalo Bills. We wound up playing in Buffalo. The game was literally neck and neck. Baker Mayfield was on fire. Josh Allen was on fire. Baker Mayfield came back and, reciprocated what Josh Allen did. Josh Allen came back and ran one in. It was insane back and forth. No defense whatsoever. Both defense absolutely sucked. Neither one was on their game. But the offenses were out of this world. Unfortunately, in the fourth quarter, the Bills got the better of us. We started getting winded. We started getting tired. We, as in the Buccaneers, that's my diehard team. And the Bills wound up beating us 44-32. It sounds like it was a blowout. At the end, the Bills wound up taking I believe it was a 3-score lead. And then we came back and got the field goal, and that was all she wrote. But unfortunately, we took a loss to that. My Buccaneers are still 6-4. I'm not mad at that. But what I am mad at is that the fact that the Panthers are now 6-5. Where in the world did Bryce Young come from? 400+ yards, 5 touchdowns throwing, I believe 2 rushing. The man was a menace to society yesterday in Atlanta. I mean, the game was ridiculously close. It was 30-27, right? And it was Carolina Panthers versus Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons have been doing horrible. They are now 3-7. The Panthers are now 6-5. They are now on top of my Buccaneers. That has not happened in over a decade. Where did Carolina come from? Oh my gosh. It's been insanity. Let's move on to last night's game. Holy cow. Let me get to it right quick. I got some notes on this. Bear with me. Give me one moment here. Let me see. Here we go. Detroit Lions visiting the Philadelphia Eagles. Both teams are superstar teams. Both teams are very potential Super Bowl winning teams, in my opinion. That game was nothing but defense. They couldn't do anything to save their lives on offense. I mean, Jared Goff couldn't hit anybody on his wideouts, couldn't hit his tight end. I mean, Laporta couldn't catch. Amon-Ra St. Brown didn't have a great game, but Detroit Lions defense did. Philadelphia Eagles, their offense was okay. It wasn't great by any means. Saquon Barkley got shut down. So did A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Jalen Hurts had nobody to throw to, but their defense was on fire. That game ended 16-9. If you're not a defense fan, you would have been very bored with last night's game. But realistically, in my opinion, as a sports fan overall, it was a very, very intense, overwhelming game. Had you on the edge of your seat because they got so close. They were always in the red zone, but they couldn't score. But, right there at the bottom, 16-9. The Browns, oh my goodness. Deion Sanders, you have our prayers with you, my man. I pray that they find, a cure for the disease and the cancer and whatnot that you just recently been diagnosed with. Your son put on a superstar-like show yesterday. He only played for a partial part of the game, the Browns versus the Ravens. Shedeur Sanders, where have you been? I mean, my goodness, the rookie finally showed up. He said, Deshaun Watson, take a seat. He said, Joe Flacco left, take a seat. Oh, it's my turn? Okay, let me come out and show you what I can do. What? We didn't expect that. Hey, Stefanski, I think you better start your rookie, and if you don't, I think you might get fired. Ladies and gentlemen, that's been Shell Yeah Sports with your main man, Turtle. Stick around. After these messages, we're going to come back. We're going to talk about our coffee cups. We're going to talk about something else we got coming up new, and we got your main man, Starkey. Stay around, guys. See you right after these messages.
Hey, man, it's time to wake up, man. Get your butt out of bed, bro.
What time is it?
It's time to go hang out with the brew crew.
I mean, what time is it?
7 a.m., man, 7 a.m.
Oh, man.
It's time for a little bit of coffee, man.
Going back to bed.
Come on, get up. Come on. Come on. Every Monday morning, a little bit of coffee, the world's only little person podcast. Join the Little Brew Crew as they spill the beans on last week's wild adventure, invite outrageous guests, and dive into everything from mainstream madness to wacky sports. This ain't your daddy's fight club. It's the 5 Foot and Under Fantasy Club, and every mama's invited. Tune in and vibe with the world's smallest crew as we talk big laughs, bold nonsense, and early morning energy. All powered by one strong brew. Little Bit of Coffee Podcast. Mondays at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check us out at youtube.com/@MicroBrothersUnited.
Short in size, tall in spirit.
So grab your Joe and let's go.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. If you're just now joining in, this is a little bit of coffee with your favorite all LP podcast crew. We got Shortcut, we've got we got Smokey, and we've got Pappy, and of course, me. Right before break, we were going all over the sport. Yeah, I know, it's like the Brady Bunch. We're all over the place, okay? We're just missing our nanny right in the middle. We're missing what was her name? Ann? Something like that?
Sorry.
But yeah, exactly, that one.
Alice.
But we just came back from sports.
Yes. Alice.
We talked about the revolutionizing and the extinction of the penny. We're going to start talking about something else. We have coffee mugs.
Yes, we do.
We have amazing coffee mugs. Miss Kim Fight, our HR representative, takes care of us, and she makes these coffee mugs for us. They're right there on the screen. You see a blue one, you see a brown one. You can get your own coffee mug and support a little bit of coffee. The proceeds will go to our foundation, which will help out every natural disaster that comes about. We want to be able to help all those people and, all over the world.
Our first purchase.
That was our very first purchase, Miss Peggy Jo Valansky. You can get your very own coffee cup. A one-sided coffee cup will cost you $25. You can get the brown or you can get the blue, like little Miss Smokey has on the bottom. A single-sided coffee cup will be $25. Mention that you saw it here and you'll get it for $20. If you would like a double-sided where it has both logos, it'll only cost $35. Mention that you saw it here, you'll get it for $30. Like I said, all of the proceeds will go straight to our Little Bit of Coffee Podcast Network Foundation. We're building the foundation because we want to be able to help people that have issues with natural disasters, like that hurricane that just hit Jamaica and Cuba. We want to be able to send stuff out there and be able to support. Well, with these donations on the coffee cups, we'll be able to do that. We're going to have a lot more things coming up. Smokey's going to tell you about that here soon after the next commercial break, about some new things that we have in store. But before she does, we've always got our main man, and I know he's around here somewhere. I've been waiting.
It's time for Sparky's Positive Vibe.
What the hell is that on? Oh, hey, beautiful people. It's your boy Starkey, back with another shot of good old energy, good humor, and good sense. Because y'all know if anybody can make nonsense make sense, it's me. I want to talk about something that shaped me, challenged me, and eventually became one of my biggest strengths, coping with ADHD and Asperger's. Yeah, I said strengths, because around here, ADHD ain't no handicap. It's a superpower. Let me take y'all back. Picture little Starkey in school. Can't sit still, can't focus, can't even pretend like I'm focusing. My leg bouncing around like I got some kind of drum solo coming up. My brain jumping around like it's on a pogo stick. Teacher's talking to me like I'm a malfunctioning robot. Starkey, can you please pay attention? Starkey, what are you looking at? Starkey, why are you on top of the desk? Get down! And then the school tried to do what schools always do. They pulled my mom aside like they're about to deliver a medical diagnosis written by Dr. Seuss. Well, Mrs. Naked, we believe your son may have too much energy. He might need help focusing. We recommend Ritalin and Adderall, something to calm him down before he levitates. And my mom, God bless her, that woman stood up like she was in a courtroom drama. My son doesn't need medication. He needs patience. He needs understanding, and he needs space to be who he is. Boom! Mic drop. Case dismissed. My mom, undefeated champion of the world. If she had let that school put me on that stuff, I wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be Starkey. I'd be Stark. Why? Here's the thing people get wrong. ADHD doesn't mean you can't focus. It means you focus like a sniper, but only when you care about the target. You ever seen somebody with ADHD get into something they're passionate about? Man, we turned into scientists with a lab coat and goggles like, now everybody shut up. I'm researching this. Don't breathe too loud. We get hyper-focused. So strong it should come with a warning label. And Asperger's, that's the other side of the superpower. It lets me see patterns people miss, like read between the lines kind of thing. Lets me observe the world like a detective from the crime show, you know? Interesting. The ketchup bottle moved. Somebody was in the kitchen. It makes me unique. Makes me think differently. Makes me creative. Makes me me. Now listen, this is important. People say, writing things down is cheating. Bruh, writing things down is not cheating. Writing things down is a life insurance for your brain. You know what I mean? The day I started writing everything down, everything in my life changed. Your brain is like a browser with 47 tabs open. One's frozen, one playing music you can't find. Writing things down is closing those tabs so you don't crash. Forgetfulness, gone. Stress, lowered. My sanity, mostly intact. Everybody should do it. Not just people with ADHD. Normal brain people walking around acting like they don't forget stuff. Come on now. You ain't fooling nobody. Let me share the biggest cheat code of them all. Routine. People with ADHD need a routine like plants need sunlight. Not the boring prison routine. I'm talking about your routine. You know what I mean? A routine that fits your personality like a custom suit. Being organized, creating a structured setting, habits, that's not just ADHD management. That's life management. That's stress management. That's mental health management. Routine turns chaos into something you can ride like a wave. And trust me, I've flown off a few times. Hit that water so hard in life, I started reevaluating decisions. Let me tell you something. If you can't laugh at yourself, you're taking life too seriously. ADHD makes me forget what I walked into the room for. Asperger's makes me say the most blunt things imaginable. Together they make me unstoppable. People be like, why'd you say that? I'm like, I don't know. Seemed like the truth. Or, weren't you just in the middle of a story? Was I? Bro, most of my life is an NPC side quest. And it's hilarious. You gotta embrace that. You gotta find the comedy in chaos, because when you do, life gets lighter, life gets easier, and everything feels like it's happening for you, not to you. So here's a message for anybody listening who's struggling with ADHD, Asperger's, anxiety, stress, trying to find their rhythm. You're not broken, you're not behind, and you're not less. You're just wired differently. And different is where the magic lives. You just gotta learn to use your wiring, find your hack, create your routines. Write down your life like your brain is the world's most creative but easily distracted CEO. Be proud of the way your mind works. Be proud of your story. Be proud of how far you've come. Because listen, some people go through life asleep, but your brain is always awake, always buzzing, always alive. That's your superpower, man. Never let anybody talk you out of it. This has been Starkey, spreading love, laughter, and positive vibes. Remember, you ain't alone, you ain't broken, you ain't strange. You're just built for that climb I keep talking about. Stay strong, stay weird, stay powerful, and stay you. I'm Starkey. I'm out.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hey guys.
What a message from our favorite man, Starkey Naked. Dude, I tell you what, Shortcut, your crazy cousin / brother / whatever from another mother, that boy is insane, but boy, is he smart. He has got, seriously, a great message just about every week, whether it's either comical or dead on serious or just up in the clouds.
educational.
Can we talk about Asperger's right now?
What?
Before we do, I would want you to do me a favor, a little bit, Smokey. I promised the entire audience that you would let them in on something that we're going to have coming up here very soon, starting at the beginning of the year. Would you care to elaborate and discuss for us?
We are going to start LBOC newsletters. And it's going to go out in January. And you're going to receive it every month. If you'd like to receive a newsletter from us, please email littlemissmokey.lboc@gmail.com. We'll log you in our system. So January 1st, 2026, you'll know what we're doing that month. And also, if you have a birthday that you'd like to share with us, we would like a little section there where it will be public, but your last name will not be on there. But we want to wish our fans a happy birthday, because without you guys, we wouldn't be here today.
Okay. Absolutely. We want to make sure that you guys feel appreciated just as much as we do from you. Yeah. So, well, like I said, Little Bit of Coffee Podcast Network is literally growing, and we're starting to do it rapidly. I'm looking so forward to the relaunch on January 1st. And
there's a lot in January.
Yeah, stay tuned. The newsletter is going to be a monthly thing. We're going to keep you up to date on the very first day of every month. You're going to know what we have coming up each week. You're going to know what kind of different things that we have available, whether it be contests or events or even live events right there in your town. We want to start traveling and do this podcast live in different cities. Sure. There is a lot of things planned here. So stay tuned and stick around with us. Please, please.
Yes.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Your help.
Yes. So, what we're going to get into, recently, a lot of us, whether you're little people, disabled, average height.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
We got to go back to Stocky's video real quick.
Okay.
I know.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. You're right. I apologize.
So, I don't know if you guys know what Asperger's is, but I have a buddy.
My daughter has it.
I love him so much. If we all had Asperger's, we would be one happy world. Honestly, he is the most intelligent person ever. Like, he has a song, he can tell you. Read something. It's just, it's there. But the only thing they don't get is emotion and face expressions
and change. They're really sensitive to change.
Yeah,
they don't like it. It's so uncomfortable for them. It's like
because they're used to the routine.
Yeah.
My daughter's the most loving person in the world. Absolutely.
What was the struggle as a parent?
Yeah. Well, just that her mind is 5 minutes ahead of her body. She's clumsy as hell because she sees what she wants to go for, but she doesn't care for what's in between, and she just plows through things to get to. Like, if she sees me, she wants to give me a hug so bad that she'll knock over 14 things to get to me, and just love her. And she, like you said, she's super intelligent.
Very intelligent.
Yeah.
Sounds like their mind's always racing, but their bodies can't keep up with it.
Right. Exactly.
It's very frustrating. Very frustrating.
Yeah. He had a hard time with my face expressions.
Oh.
I'm Italian, so he didn't know if I was always mad or what.
Right.
Tears, emotion. They don't know how to go about. But
I'm not going to say it. But basically what you're saying is he was confused because you had an RBF.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give you what those initials stand for, but as adults, we all know what an RBF is. So that's what you were basically saying. I fully agree with you, Little Miss Smokey.
Yeah.
RBF. No.
I do. People are like, She's Chihuahua size, but man, she looks like a Rottweiler.
I'm only teasing. You know I love you. I'm giving
You're
you
not
all
teasing.
We all
It's
love
the
you,
truth.
man.
It's
We
the
love you like
truth.
crazy.
No, I am teasing.
His wife has to say that it's just her look. It's her look. She's not mad. It's just her look. So,
Right
poor guy's fight, and he just had cancer of his thyroid. They had to restructure his arm because he had throat cancer. Like, he's going through so much.
Wow.
And Stocky's video really hit home, and I know everybody is struggling with ADHD, and please don't put your kids on that stuff.
Yeah.
Figure out a routine because they're going to get addicted. Yeah. They're going to get addicted to it, and you don't want that. You don't want that.
There's a lot of natural medicines out there. Some of them haven't been regulated yet, but hopefully they will be soon. Because some of there's a lot better stuff than the crap that they're trying to push on everybody.
That's true. That's true. And if anybody needs to connect with somebody with Asperger's or ADHD, reach out to us and we'll see if Stacky's available. Right. And he can message you guys and just talk because you're not alone.
Thank you, Smokey, for that, because that's actually very good. I appreciate you bringing up the awareness. Before we get down the rabbit hole too far, it's not that I'm taking away from it.
Oh, no, it's all good. I just wanted to touch base with it.
We got to get back on topic here.
Yeah.
I love that, though. I mean, thank you so much. I do appreciate that because you brought up the awareness for it. And we do have to it helps us think, in their minds. So thank you for that.
They're very intelligent.
Awesome.
Let's get back on topic here. Here, as of recent, the government shutdown affected a lot of us.
The longest ever shutdown.
Yeah, the longest ever shutdown in history. It affected multiple people, and it's not, like I said, it wasn't just little people. It wasn't just disabled people. It was folks that were on HIP, folks that are on SNAP, mothers that are on WIC.
Right.
Everything. Everybody that wished that the government would shut down. This is the repercussions of what happens. When we ask for our government that takes care of certain things for us to shut down, we lose a lot of the benefits. We have to understand that. Right. When it shut down, everybody started complaining. Everybody went nuts. And I was one of them. Don't get me wrong. I started panicking. I didn't know what to do because my check is through the government, like a bunch of ours is, right? My health care is through the government, like a bunch of ours is. So I didn't know if I was going to get my medications. I didn't know if I was going to be able to pay my rent. I didn't know if I could get my groceries, so on and so forth. Just like a lot of other folks. It put the U.S. in a panic. Easiest way to say it.
Right. Well, another important thing, I don't care if you're Democrat or Republican, if you just do a little bit of research, you'll know whose fault it is. And that's as far as I'm going with that, because a lot of people think it's Trump's fault. But there's a vote that needs to be taking place, and it's Democrat. It's as far as looking into. There's a government website, and it tells the truth. It can't lie. It'll hide some truth. It'll exclude things, but it doesn't lie on there about what they've done, what they're doing, what they're actively doing, what they're telling the public. What they're telling the public is what's on there, and of course, Trump can't change that. He can't get on there and type into the government website, no, this is really what's going on. So if you want to know the lie or the truth, get on that government website and see that it's not Trump's fault the government is shut down.
How about the IRS is penalizing people during the shutdown?
Really? I didn't hear that.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
Also, guys, it's not just the benefits. It was the workers.
The jobs.
1.4 million federal employees did not get paid.
Wow.
Completely laid off.
They had to work. They had to work. No, they had to work.
They had to work? See, from what I understood, they were laid off. And they didn't get paid. They didn't get nothing.
They didn't. But the government can't really shut down. they pulled things to get leverage. And I don't understand why they're using American people to use leverage. Like, you took food away, food stamps.
Crazy.
Like, that's crazy.
Because we're the collateral damage. That's all it is.
Yep. The only reason why the banks were open is because they're FID for us, for their customers. That's the only reason why banks were open.
Right.
Yep.
But air flights were delayed and canceled. It was horrible. So the 43rd day at 10:24, that bill got signed. The government opened. But why is it taking the government to shut down to hurt the people?
Right. Why did it have to go that far? Is what you're saying. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And as people who are on SSI, you're only allowed a certain amount of money. So how can you save? Can somebody, President Trump, anybody out there, please tell me how we can save? So when you decide to battle with our food and our income, how
not
are we
only that,
to have?
They're allowed to decide what we get to eat.
Right.
Yep.
What we're allowed to spend the money on, what we can't. Okay, not that I'm not grateful. Don't get me wrong on that. I am a very humble man at points. I am very loud and flamboyant and obnoxious at most times, but I'm still humble. You're taking away my ability to do what I want with free will.
Right.
No, not even free will. Living
is free will, in my opinion.
No.
But at the same time, well, it is, because living, you have to work in order to get what you want. You're going to have to work in order to live, regardless if you're getting paid to do it or not.
But
if you have to build your own home, you're working and you're building it. You know what I mean? At some point, you're going to get paid out for what you're doing.
That's what John said.
When you're being limited because of what you're doing, no matter how much work you're doing, but it's being limited on what you're allowed to make. Now my free will is taken away. Now my freedom has been minimized and diminished.
That direction, yes. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
I felt like the government shutdown gave me more freedom. Yes, it took a lot of things away, but it gave me freedom.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't tell me what I was allowed to make during those months.
Okay. You honestly had the ability to make it. Right.
They can't tell me how to live my life during those months.
Right.
Not that, I'm trying to go 100% against the government. There's a lot of things that I agree with on the government. But on the shutdown, I was actually kind of happy. And you know what? I'll get into that more right after these messages. You guys stick around, because we got more to talk about on this government shutdown and now the reopen right after these messages. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, guys. Thank you for sticking around. Right before we went to commercial break, we're talking about the government shutdown and how it's affected each of our lives. But before we go on and continue on with our conversation, DJ Pappy, would you do me a favor and let us know what we're doing after the show? Give the crowd an update of what we have coming up with the encore. Could you give them a little insight on that?
Oh, yeah. We're gonna play our theme song. We're going to refresh our coffees and come back on stage. We're just going to have some good old time and let us chat with us. We'll answer questions, all that. Get to know the crew here. Get to know the coffee crew. So come back and join us on the encore.
Absolutely.
We're so happy having you back. Oh.
Agreed. I'm so happy that we got DJ Pappy back. It wasn't right without the dad of the podcast here. You know, it was like something completely missed. But you guys make sure you stick around. DJ Pappy's going to be there. Shortcut's going to be there. Smokey's going to be there. I'm going to be there. POD will be there. Slim Trimmins will be there. You know, we're going to have the entire crew on stage. Whatever you want to ask away within reason. It is a PG show. Remember, family friendly. Rated PG. Jesse Ivy, Dream Giver. I'm only talking to you guys. I love you both. And I'm calling you out because you're my family. Behave. But anyhow, back to the topic. Back to the topic of the government shutdown and the reopen. Like I was saying, I was trying to get to a positive point before we went to break. I was happy that the government shut down because it gave me my freedom. How did you guys feel about the shutdown itself? And then when it reopened, how did it affect you and what did it take away but give back?
It didn't affect me that greatly, but I was very relieved when it came back because I didn't know how long we were going to be without those funds. And I was hoping it would be short-lived, and it was. If it had gone for any length of time, I had great concern about how I'm going to pay my bills and such. So when it came back, I was relieved. Yeah, so that's my feelings on it.
I'm happy to hear that. How about you, Shortcut?
I don't really know how to run a country. I don't know what it takes to do it, but all I know is when something's being fixed, sometimes it's got to be shut down to fix it, and some change is going to happen. And I mean, it can be upsetting or scary, but honestly, it had to happen. You got to be blind or stupid not to see that there's something wrong with our government, and it's got to change. Some things have got to change, and some things are going to change in order for it to be fixed. So maybe they're doing something good. Maybe it's just getting worse. I don't know, but I know that together as people, we can change it. We can make it better.
Right on. How about you, little Miss Smokey? When the government shut down, how did that affect you at home?
It didn't affect me as much if it went longer, I guess. But what really affects is the nursing home people.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Let's elaborate on that. Let's get into that because we have a bunch of our crowd, I'm sure, that are either in assisted care living or in nursing homes.
You got to remember, back then, they didn't have Social Security that they paid into. They did not have 401ks like they do today. So they didn't have backup retirement. Right. So I've worked at a nursing home for 9 years doing activities. And the budget the government gives them, they have dollars left over. And that means clothes, hair, any needs, shampoo, how
daily hygiene.
Get all that with just a few dollars that are left, you're saying?
Yeah, it's nursing home atmosphere is very upsetting to me because, not to make a sad show, but it's their last stop, and we are fortunate for those people who started the country who did not have technology.
Right.
They built everything from hands and sweat and hours to build our country.
Right.
And if you listen to their stories, it's amazing.
I love listening to old people. They have the most incredible, especially anyone that was in a depression.
Yes.
Speak with those people, and they have stories of survival and all that. And that's amazing. What's going on, Turtle?
I'm just laughing at the pun that was not intended. The fact that you said you love old people and the fact that you're the dad of the show. I'm like, well, it kind of goes hand in hand for Pappy to like old people. I mean, they're kind of his age, you know.
Well,
but I love you,
Pap. You saying I'm ancient there or something?
No, you're not ancient. You're not.
Santa Claus is going to whoop my butt. I mean,
I do love old people. I have tons and tons of respect for them.
Me too.
I agree. I laughed at the pun, and it's kind of early. I apologize. I fully agree. I'm not taking away from the respect on the older folk. We're supposed to have respect for all of our elders, no matter if it's, only 5 years, a year, or, 20.
Right.
I have respect for the younger generation as well, though, because the younger generation understands things that we don't.
Right.
Evolution of times with technology,
They're taking us that next step. They're going to take us, and they're the ones that are taking care of us when we in the next few years. Yeah.
Agreed.
That's scary.
And I'm scared. I'm scared.
I am scared too.
I'm very scared.
I'm not, and I'll tell you why. Think of it this way. We've been using, and then I'm getting a little off topic here, but I'm going to get right back to topic when I say this. With the use of technology that we've been getting, we've been upgrading with our healthcare, with things that we can do research on, right? We've been able to upgrade our technology to where we can reach across endless parts of the earth. We've been able to, not only that, endless parts of space, right? We've grown so much with technology to where we can rely on it to take care of the jobs that we don't have the time to do anymore.
Right.
Literally daily chores, working in factories, working in restaurants, things of that nature, and being able to become up and produce new jobs.
Great.
To where everybody's able to run the things that are now doing our daily life stuff that we need. We can get behind not necessarily a screen. It could be a typewriter. It could be whatever. It could be on your phone. It could be on your smartwatch. It could be literally on a Bluetooth. You speak to it and give it a direction. While you're sitting there working, it could be in there doing things for you that you don't have to stress about anymore. Okay. I love the idea of technology evolving because it's giving us a hand-in-hand type help.
Lazy.
But if we give it the opportunity to be lazy, which everything gives us the opportunity to be lazy, that's on your own choice. If you decide to be lazy, that's on you.
They're giving us technology.
You can make with it.
They're giving us technology to be lazy. I'm sorry, but why are cars driving for us? Now,
I agree with that. I don't like that.
There's
a limit
to
it.
It costs more money, the technology, the chips, the computers. Like, why is all of this technology so expensive? Like, don't get me wrong. Medical technology, what they've done, awesome. But having self-cash outs and removing the people, it's not okay. It's not okay.
You got a government that's already outspokenly said that they need to thin the herd, and they got control of your car. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. See, like I said, it has pros and cons, and
just like Alexa has recorded a live murder.
I'm sorry, you said Alexa, and my phone picked up.
See, they're listening to us, but a murder was discovered because it activated. The government controls us. So if we don't have technology and go back into history where you had to write and try to read cursive, they can't control us. They're trying to control us with technology.
Right.
I'm sorry, but my thought, there's cancer cure out there.
Right. We've got 5 minutes left, so we need to kind of wrap up a little bit here.
Okay. Oh, daggone. Look at that. We're having great time on discussion. Yes. Thank you, Pappy. I appreciate that. So let's get this show wrapped up right quick.
Horse and buggies.
Right. Let's get this wrapped up right quick. We're going to get into Pappy's Ponders here shortly. But before we do, it's been a great show. I mean, we got to talk about the U.S. Penny. We had some great times with sports. Starkey gave us literally some wonderful wisdom. Yeah. We had a wonderful topic on the U.S. government, got caught on a few rabbit holes, but we got back on topic, and today has been a wonderful show. We're happy that everybody stuck around. Make sure you stick around after Pappy's Ponders. Yes. We're going to take literally maybe a 30-second to a 2-minute break. We're going to refresh our coffee cups, and we're going to have the encore. Right after we come back, we're going to answer any of your questions. We're going to reply to all the comments, and we want to have a one-on-one with each of you here. So thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts for supporting us so much. We love every single one of you. Until next week, we're going to give you over to Pappy, and we'll see you guys here at the encore.
Bye, you boss.
Stick around.
Okay.
Bye, Bob.
All right, we talked about the penny today, and I just want to go over the history of that. For a century, the penny has been one of the most familiar symbols of American currency. Yet in recent decades, the debate surrounding its usefulness has grown louder, leading many to argue that the production of the penny should come to an end as it has. As costs rise and the coin's practical value declines, the case for discontinuing the penny became increasingly compelling. One of the strongest arguments against the continued penny production is the cost. Producing a single penny now costs more than the coin is worth. That means the U.S. Mint loses millions of dollars each year manufacturing a currency that often ends up forgotten in jars, drawers, or even on the ground. At the time when the government budgets are closely examined, eliminating the product that operates at a loss appears to be the most logical step towards financial efficiency. Furthermore, the usefulness of the penny in everyday transactions is diminished with the rise of the digital payments and the decreased purchase power of the coin. Pennies no longer play a meaningful role in commerce. Many businesses already avoid using them, rounding prices to the nearest nickel, or relying entirely on electronic payment systems. Ending the penny production would simply formalize what has informally become a common practice. Ending the production of the penny is ultimately a practical decision. It reflects changing economy realities and the evolution of how Americans pay for goods and services. While the penny remains a nostalgic piece of U.S. history, its role in modern economy has faded. Retiring it as we have will allow the nation to move forward more efficiently while preserving the penny's legacy in museums, collections, and memory. So if you have that penny, hold on to it. It could be worth something someday. This is DJ Pappy with my thoughts and ponders. Thank you.
Thank you for watching Little Bit of Coffee. Be sure to stop by our official page at youtube.com/@Micro Brothers United.
Average bro, tune in now, let's start the show. Tiny crew, big dreams, brewing thoughts, vivid schemes, sipping on that morning brew. Got that energy, how about you? Little bit of coffee, little bit of fun, kicking off the day, everybody come. Perk up your ears, hear the latest buzz. Grab your mug, join the morning fuss. Short in size, tall in spirit. Every topic, yeah, we near it. Laughter news, we got the flow. Press play and let it go. Little bit of coffee, little bit of fun. Kicking off the day, everybody come. Perk up your ears, hear the latest buzz. Grab your mug, join the morning fuss. Morning thoughts, sip it hot. Staying cozy in our spot.
Oh, there we are.
Welcome back, guys. So we're on the encore.
Hey,
A little bit of coffee, the entire crew. We have got Slim Trimmins. We have got POD. We've got DJ Pappy, Miss Smokey, and DJ Shortcut.
Yeah.
Let's get into these comments,
welcome
man.
back.
I tell you what, I appreciate every single one of you guys sticking around. Thank you to every single one of our fans. We love you guys. Literally, we couldn't do this without you. Because of you showing up, it gives us that much more enthusiasm for Monday mornings. We really look forward to doing this on Mondays. It's a lot of fun. I mean, at first, we wanted to get together and see what we could do as a group. Just started off as a coffee group. Get on here, you know, shoot the, well, I got to watch my language. But, you know, just get on here and have some fun and talk conversation. Yeah, shoot the bull. And, you know, it's been great. It's progressed into so much more.
Yeah. It's a family now.
Yeah, we're family. We're missing Roy Boy today. He had to miss out this week, so our prayers are with him. Yes. He will be back with us next week. So, you know, we love you, and we know you're watching. We're praying for you, Bob, and we'll see you here soon.
Absolutely.
But, guys, like we've been promoting throughout the entire show, we've got our coffee cups available. If you guys want to get one, all you got to do is email Little Miss Smokey. Get a hold of us at littlemissmokey.lboc@gmail.com. Talk to her. It's $25 for the single logo cup, $35 for the double logo cup. Mention that you're getting it from us because you saw it on the actual show. We'll get $5 off of either one. It's perfect. And then, like I said, coming up in January, like Little Miss Smokey had mentioned, on the 1st, we got a newsletter coming out, y'all.
Yeah.
Send your emails in if you'd like to be a part of that. It's going to let you know in detail what every week's going to be about, who our special guests are going to be, whose birthdays are there, what our topics are going to be, what the current events are in the world. I mean, you're going to see behind-the-scenes pictures. You might even see some craziness with our crew. It's going to be something big that we've really been looking forward to, and I can't wait. We're really, really excited about that part.
Oh, yes.
So let's get to the comments. What did we miss here? Let's say our good morning.
Georgette said good morning.
I don't know why I said good morning like 8 times.
Say good morning to Tammy.
I apologize. Good morning,
Morning,
Tammy, Michael.
Hey, on the government shutdown topic we were talking about today, I had worked for the United States government for 30 years. And during my time, John Fernand and I had worked together, and he talked about how you still get paid back. When Clinton was in office, it turned out to be a really, really good thing for us because my family, because we were getting grocery vouchers during the shutdown if you were a government employee.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, I was a pro wrestler too. So I just increased my wrestling booking during the shutdown and worked right through it as a full-time pro wrestler, and then still got paid back once we went back to work. So it turned out to be a really
cash cow for you.
For me, yeah.
The IRS would be calling you right now.
You have no idea how many times they call me too.
Yeah, his name's John Smith. He lives in Los Angeles.
Yeah, no joke. At 123 Midget Lane.
Right.
We actually need a
all the collars. You guys see that?
Out that way.
Yeah, I watched, dude. When you put the colors on red, when you did that, my eyes went.
Like,
I was like, oh, the POD, stop playing with the daggone buttons.
Having a little fun.
I mean, it draws attention to it. I mean, when it, you know, I like it. Change it every once in a while, but like that. That's a little crazy.
You're over there going through every color of the daggone rainbow. Listen, this is not zebra striped fruit gum, okay?
I like the green. That's cool.
Ew, zebra. My mouth just got dried when you said that. The zebra gum.
Last all of 5 seconds and then dry as can be like chalk. Oh my goodness. Good morning to everybody. Hi, baby girl. I love you.
Yeah.
I hope that you're having a great day at school, Blaze. Good morning, sis. Good morning. Mike, I'm too loud, man.
No. Good morning, John.
Never too loud, Michael. But good morning to you.
Georgette.
Good morning, Georgette. Good morning, Miss Kim. And good morning, Tammy.
Why
good morning, So, first off, Jesse Ivy, MC Pimpin', one of my old time friends. I've known this man since 2008, I believe. He is I met him in the tattoo conventions. He was the MC for the tattoo conventions that we were doing when I was wrestling with the Half Pint Brawlers. That's him down there.
Yeah.
He is one of my craziest friends. He is not politically correct whatsoever. You need to watch your language because it's PG, my man. But other than that, I love you and thank you for tuning in.
Is he?
Oh my
is
goodness.
he tall?
We welcome you.
He is tall.
Thank you, Jesse. I don't know when your song is going to be starting,
Jesse,
but
it's not nice to say you want to toss midgets.
yeah.
Well, he's tossed me. That's why he's saying.
Yeah,
but that's okay.
I'm too old for that shit now.
Yeah.
He's actually tossed me. That's all right.
It's okay, but people want to punt me like a football, so.
You have no
Well, he ain't
idea.
talking like that, I promise you. Pete, look, you done made POD mad.
No
Jesse. Look
idea
at him.
what.
Huh?
I wish I had
How much
pictures
we want
of
to
it.
kick you like a football?
I bet. And I'm going to tackle you.
POD, did you ever get tossed?
Yeah, I did.
Who can toss him?
Yeah.
I wish I had pictures of it. I used to hang up. What was that?
I'm
Okay,
glad
we missed that
Turtle's
comment.
losing it over there. Yeah.
Okay. I used to have a I hung out with the bikers all the time, and I made this. They talked about midget tops, and so I found this duffel bag that fits my body. I cut holes out in it, right, and I put a skateboard, strapped the skateboard to the bottom of it, and wore a helmet, and walked in there, and I was like, "All right, y'all wanted midget tops, and let's go."
Yes.
I had the bicycle helmet on. I had the skateboard strapped in front of me. I was ready.
That's what I'm talking about.
I have never ever even watched one of those events. I had a gentleman call me in Nevada and want to book a dwarf tossing event, and I said, I've never even watched one, so I don't know how to do one. He's like, well, let's invent it our own way. And so we went and got all these gymnastic pads ordered in and crash pads ordered in and made a 20-foot long throw pad. And I hired 2 little people, me being one of them, and I made the other guy take all the throws. I thought it was fair.
I had my share of dwarf tossing over the years, so yeah, it was pretty fun.
I mean,
I can say
midget tossing, midget bowling. I've done it all. I love having fun with it.
I never went
is it
that
like
far.
for distance or is it like bowling? I mean, how did y'all do that?
It's not necessarily- It's not necessarily distance. It's just because you can and you want to aim at something and make them stick to it.
Right.
It's kind of like what you saw on Wolf of Wall Street. Instead of having a big old, what do you call that? Target board where it's made out of Velcro, you can just throw them at whatever you want.
Like bowling pins.
Generally, it's got padding on it, like POD said. You could do it like shuffleboard. You can throw them like darts. Whatever you want to do. It depends on how crazy the person is.
Make a huge game of cornhole.
No, thank you, man. No, thank you.
That probably hurt a little bit.
That'd be hilarious. You'd have to oil them up with baby oil. Let's see if they slide across the board and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
Bounce into the.
Not with our back, man. No.
I need
Oh my gosh.
That would be hilarious.
Yep, LPA is going to be calling us by the end of the day.
I need a female.
Kim, no kidding.
That's all right. It is what it is.
Stuck with these gentlemen.
Yeah, you're lucky.
That's what we'll call us.
Lucky, blessed.
Yeah, you are.
Grateful.
Oh my goodness.
We got great friends here in this group.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
Yes,
we become a
Christopher
family.
was very good today. Thank you, Christopher. I
we become a family
appreciate
here.
that.
I'd do anything for any of you.
Yes, you are Christopher.
We were trying to figure out who you're
And
talking
how
to.
was
I'm
I
like,
good
who are you?
today? How was I
John
good
Miller
today?
says that he'd throw a pot at anything because he deserves it.
John
Thank
Miller.
you. Thank
Who
you.
is John Miller?
What's up, John Miller? We know
John Miller and I are going to
That's
become
funny.
friends. We're going to become friends, John Miller and I.
He's a good guy.
I know
No doubt.
Kim helped.
He's
He
gone.
is, he is a good guy.
Especially if he wants to throw POD at
Wait a minute, I
anything.
said that out
Yeah.
loud.
Oh
I
man.
know Kim.
I'm sinning, so I gotta, let me. No, they don't. Absolutely. The LP can. No, they obviously cannot stand me.
Yeah.
If they knew who I was on this show, they'd be like, "Oh no, we don't want them."
Right.
I got a lot of history with the LPA. I mean, that's in the past, and I'm done with it now. And we're
I like
friendly
the
and it's
LPA.
cool.
I like
But,
LPA.
oh
and
my goodness.
it's helped my family out a lot, and I appreciate them. So I'm gonna go on record.
Right. See, I mean, I've got nothing bad to say against the
Each
LPA.
their own.
I'm going to say
great.
I'm going to say something about the LPA. I'm not going to talk bad, but there was 3 people that have reached out to them asking for help on what to do during my situation, and nobody responded.
Oh no!
At all.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
And for somebody who is a little person,
yeah,
and they are supposed to network and help, did not respond.
Wow!
And it was upsetting, honestly.
Right.
I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. See, but there's going to be cases like that, unfortunately.
Do you know who the president is, Smokey?
I don't.
It's Ruth Ricker. Ruth Ricker. She reach out to her. She would probably have advice for you or something. She's really.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Since I was 5 years old, so.
I'll reach out to her, but my thing is, how many people have reached out with a situation?
Right.
Yeah.
And
you're not allowed to tattle on me bullying you, though. Me bullying you is okay.
There's all I gotta say is there's safety in numbers, and don't fight fair. I mean, if anybody picks on a little person, we don't fight fair. I refuse to fight fair.
So that's Christopher, you're saying you're the only one that can bully me.
Well, and I mean, there are other people that can bully you.
There are other people that are bullying me.
I mean, there are a couple I might definitely give a high five to.
High five.
What the hell? Excuse my language.
Really? High five? Wow, he threw me under the.
All right, you're right. High five is not good enough. All right, whoever bullies her, lunch on me.
You get the license plate of that bus.
I am kidding.
We don't bully all little people, just you. Just you.
That's messed up. Smokey, I got your back, girl. I'm going. You know what? I'll take them all out with my Zamboni here. I will run them. Look, I'm going back up. I'm going to run them all over with the Zamboni, and then since I'm in all black, it's going to look like a ninja form, and I'm just going to be gone. And then they can't blame me because I got no tread on my tires. There's no trail mark. I got you.
One big old set of wire cutters. That's out of existence.
Let's go. Let's go, POD.
Yep, just bring the wire cutter, Jeff. We got it.
Oh, that's messed up. I will barrel roll after you. I don't care.
That's wrong.
I'll be really dizzy afterwards and probably puking a lot, but I'll still do it.
Yeah.
Well, guys, do you have any questions for us in the crowd? Anybody else want to talk about anything? Who's got birthdays coming up? Any special events? What's your plans for Thanksgiving?
I got a question.
Oh,
I do have a question.
Real quick. Do me a favor and throw up my Cash App bag or my Cash App tag, because if you guys would like to send us a blessing donation, even if you don't want to buy a cup, if you can send $1, if you want to send $5, whatever you're able to send for the foundation, send it down to the link that you see at the bottom at Cash App. It's Turtle the Fertile with a $sign in the front, and on the title, not the description, but what it's for, list on their blessing. That way they don't charge you for it, they don't charge us for it, and it goes directly into that foundation fund where we'll be able to help out with any other natural disaster or whatever major issue comes up that might be personable, where we have a fan that may need something that can't get help from anybody. We could be there for them. That's what that fund is for. It's not paying us. We're not taking any of the money toward whatsoever. It's not going in our pockets. We want to put this in the foundation and turn this into a 100% nonprofit to where we can help other people out there, whether you're average height or a little person. It doesn't matter. We're not biased here. We want to help everybody. So if you're able to send in a blessing donation, put in their blessing and send it to Turtle the Fertile at Cash App. We really, really appreciate that, guys. Let's see here. But yeah, other than that, we're going to take it home from here. We love every single one of you.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys for sticking around. We will see all of you here.
I love you all, my
Monday, 7 a.m. sharp in the morning, Eastern Standard Time.
All
Until
right.
then, take care,
Keep
guys.
looking up, everybody. Keep looking up.
Thank you for watching Little Bit of Coffee. Be sure to stop our official page at youtube.com/@.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. This has been an LBOC podcast production.
Morning sun, coffee chime.